What's up, YouTube? This your boy B Boy Snatch 9 TV, and tonight I got my AEW Dynamite review on highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please go watch the video before you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content, share the video with your friends and family, follow my social media down below in the description, and let's get started. Now, AEW Dynamite was a very good show, and that's all I have to say. The show kicks off with MJF's music as the former AEW World Champion makes his way down to the ramp to a big pop from the crowd. MJF enters the ring, calling for his music to be cut as the crowd cheers him on, chanting he's our scumbag. MJF talks up being in Colorado, which gets the crowd going as he talks about being back and having new merch out. He then talks about being home, sitting and watching what's going down before going to wrestling at Forbidden Door when they head to Long Island, New York. He goes back to his point talking about the change to the elite before running down Okada and the current world champion Swerve Strickland. MJF says he was offended by Swerve Strickland calling himself a business mogul, um, saying he's either didn't go to business school or miscursed in public speaking. To MJF, however, the most offensive thing he saw was Will Ospreay calling himself the best in the world. MJF runs down a list of men Will Ospreay didn't beat, reminding everyone that MJF beat each and every one of them before stating he is the best in the world. MJF goes on to say he became the face of AEW with the best matches and interviews in the company, and going from being the most hated man in the company to the most beloved. He listened back home as people tried to smear his name, but is interrupted by the music of Roosh as El Toro Blanco steps onto the stage, calling for his music to be cut. He says MJF is much like these fans, and that he never shuts up. While MJF was out injured, Roos has been working hard and winning. MJF comes back to a celebration, but where is Roos' celebration? Roos feels he deserves the spotlight, so he's going to take it because when you mess with the bull, you'll get the horns. MJF runs him down saying he didn't catch anything El Toro Blanco just said and running down. The elite for making things worse around here. He asked Bruce to run that back before cutting him back off. MJF addresses the bounty he offered for taking out Brian Downs and recognized the international superstar. International superstar Bruce is as he has been beating some of the best in the business. Here's the problem. MJF isn't one of the best. He is their best. He is the best. MJF offers some words to Rouge, insulting him in Spanish before cutting his catchphrases, only for Rouge to make a beeline for the ring. The two immediately go at it as officials and security run down to break things up. Bruce breaks away to get some more shots in on MJF before security finally pulls him out of the ring and up the ramp. This was a very good segment to open up AEW Dynamite tonight. This was a very good segment. Genuinely entertaining segment to kick things off tonight. I wasn't sure heard going where we where we were going with them jails, not to the Triple H school of a long and ring promos, but things really got interested with the confirmation between MJF and Roosh. Hashtag AEW Dynamite video package. We get a look at the rise of Roderick Strong, the man challenging for the AEW World Championship in tonight's main event. We cut back we cut back to ringside where Orange Cassidy makes his way to the ring for our opening contest to such a loud pop it nearly drowns out the announcement of the match itself, clarified to be a fatal four-way match with the winner facing Will Ospreay next week for the AEW International Championship. Out next is Kyle O'Reilly, followed by Jay Lethal and Ray Phoenix for this opening match gets on the way. Fatal four-way match winner faces Will Ospreay next week for the AEW International Championship. So we get Orange Cassidy versus Kyle O'Reilly versus Jay Lethal and versus Ray Phoenix. This fatal four-way match was really good. This was a good fatal four-way match. After an earlier flurry, Ray Phoenix gets sent out of the ring by Jay Lethal, who catches Kyle O'Reilly with an insecurity that sends him out as well. This leaves Jay Lethal hitting a strut only to be dropped to the mat by Orange Cassidy, who sends him to the ropes. Kyle O'Reilly attacks Jay Lethal on the apron before going back in the ring locking up lock, locking up with Orange Cassidy, who gets his hands in his pockets to break the hold. Orange Cassidy catches some momentum off the ropes for a dropkick, forcing Kyle O'Reilly out of the ring. But Orange Cassidy gets caught by Ray Phoenix in the corner immediately after. Ray Phoenix hits a fury of offense, sending Orange Cassidy out, but is blindsided by Jay Lethal in the process. Jay Lethal goes for the lethal injection, but is caught by a race line from Kyle O'Reilly, who gets rocked by Ray Phoenix before all three go at it until Orange Cassidy gets back into it, taking the rest of the competitors out as we goes to picture in picture. We're back from picture in picture. The action focused on Jay Lethal sending two of the other men out before going after Orange Cassidy in the corner, setting up for a suplex that drops him hard on the mat, but only get a near fall. He goes back on the attack with a kick to the gut, but Cassidy blocks a suplex attempt as we come back from the break. Orange Cassidy continues to evade a suplex before dropping Jay Lethal with a Stone Dog Millionaire, but Kyle O'Reilly rushed in with a cross arm breaker on Orange Cassidy. He gets Orange Cassidy to his shoulders for a pin attempt, but Ray Phoenix hits a splash to break it up. Ray Phoenix and Kyle O'Reilly get sent to the outside as Jay Lethal goes for a figure four leg lock on Orange Cassidy, cinching it in tight. Ray Phoenix goes for a stomp on Jay Lethal, who evades, and Kyle O'Reilly gets a sleeper hold on Ray Phoenix instead. Jay Lethal breaks his hold to stop Kyle O'Reilly getting the submission and this ends up with Jay Lethal getting caught with a cross arm breaker by Kyle O'Reilly for his troubles. Orange Cassidy and Ray Phoenix break the hold before attacking each other, which gives Jay Lethal an opening to drop Ray Phoenix before rolling out of the ring. Ray Phoenix Ray Phoenix gets caught with a head scissors by Orange Cassidy, who hits an orange punch on Kyle O'Reilly only to be rocked with a lethal combination by Jay Lethal. Lethal injection connects on Orange Cassidy, but he's quickly get caught by surprise. Ray Phoenix who cradles Jay Lethal for the pin and the win. The winner of the match, Ray Phoenix. This was a good Fatal 4-Way match. Fun match to kick off in the ring action here. Three former international champions and a former Ring of Honor champion in Jay Lethal squaring off with some great stuff throughout. Big win for Ray Phoenix sets up what we be in exciting about next week against Wells for hashtag AEW Dynamite. Just as the match ends, we see Don Callis and Trent Beretta heading down the ramp to go after Orange Cassidy, only for Chris Statlander to seemingly intervene until she drops Orange Cassidy with a right hand. Orange Cassidy does all he can to keep his composure, as Willow Nightingale Music Kid sending her on a beeline for her former friend, but Chris Statlander escapes, leaving the ring with Stokely halfway as they head up the ramp. Earlier today, Chris Jericho makes his way to the arena, offering driving advice to the man who dropped him and his students off before giving some tips to the cameraman. So we go to commercial break. We cut backstage where Renee Paquette talks to Willow Nightingale, who addresses losing to Mercedes Monet before turning her attention to Stokely halfway to Chris Statlander. She says after stabbing her in the back you don't know how dangerous Willow Smiles can be. Orange Cassidy pops up. I'm sorry. Orange Cassidy pops up to give a fist bump to Willow Nightgown for the save earlier. Before we cut back to ringside. Back at ringside, Christopher Daniels steps out to the ring to talk about the TNT Championship ladder match. Qualifying matches were announced last week, and we will have another qualifying match right here and right now. Out first is Mark Briscoe to a pop to a big pop, followed by Brian Cage before this match gets underway. So we get a TNT Championship qualifying match: Mark Briscoe versus Brian Cage. And all I gotta say is this match right here, this was a pretty good match. Brian Cage lays into the Ring of Honor World Champion early on, sending him to the corner for some hard strikes before Mark Briscoe managed to fight back, sending Brian Cage out of the ring in the process. Mark Briscoe grabs a chair and sends it into the ring, only for the ref to toss it out to to a wave of boos from the crowd. Mark Briscoe is distracted by this, which gives Brian Cage the opening to go back after him before sending him to the floor. Brian Cage follows up by bringing Mark Briscoe back into the ring, launching him over the top rope before posing for the crawl as we go to picture in picture. We back from picture in picture. Brian Cage maintains control throughout, laying into Mark Briscoe in a showcase of his power before getting a near fall. Brian Cage then transitions into a headlock that keeps Mark Briscoe grounded to the mat. But Mark Briscoe starts fighting back as we come back from break. Mark Briscoe makes it to his feet for some forearms to Brian Cage, hitting the ropes for momentum and hit another one and flowing with some chops. Brian Cage gets sent to the ropes before Mark Briscoe hits an elbow strike on the machine, picking up a near fall in the process. Brian Cage gets sent to the corner before Mark Briscoe sends him out of the ring with a big kick. Mark Briscoe leaves the ring once again, bringing chairs into the ring. The ref takes one of them out, but the other is set up, allowing Mark Briscoe to hit a toe dive over the top rope onto Brian Cage. Mark Briscoe sends him back into the ring before hitting a froggy blow, but Brian Cage kicks out. Mark Briscoe goes for a J driller, but Brian Cage turns it around for a pump handle slam for a near fall. He follows up with a Liger bomb, but Mark Briscoe kicks out of this as well. As the match goes on, we see Don Callis and Kanushka Takeshita watching from the stands and Jack Perry watching from backstage. Mark Briscoe back on his feet for an uppercut, but Brian Cage catches him with the third kick. Mark Briscoe fights back, hitting a dead body drop on the machine before going up for another froggy bowl that gives him the pin and the win. The winner of the match advancing to Forbidden Door, Mark Briscoe. This match right here, this was pretty good for what it was. So we come backstage where Jack Perry mocks Mark Briscoe before saying the universe already chose him to be the new TNT champion. Back at ringside, Mark Briscoe resumes celebration in the win tonight as we advance to the ladder match at Forbidden Door. Solid match between Mark Briscoe and Brian Cage. Big fan of both guys, so it was nice to see them going at it for a shot at the TNT title. Big win for Mark Briscoe with Jack Perry promising his attention to win what he feels is his. Hashtag AEW Dynamite. This match was pretty good, but it's just a solid match too. That's all I gotta say. I just want to put that out there. But anyway, backstage, Renee Paquette talks to Samoa Joe and Hook about the former world champion offering to be a mentor before the premiere. Atlas interrupt to run Hook down. Samoa Joe keeps him from going off on Tony Nese and Daivari, saying losers like them don't talk to winners like us unless they think they can get away with it. So we go to commercial break. We come backstage once more following the learning tree as he catch up with his old Judas pals Matt Menard and Cohen Ang. He gives Menard some advice on commentary and gives Ang some tips on printing before walking off. Jericho giving tips backstage has been better than last week's TV time segment. Maybe we get lucky this week. Hashtag AEW Dynamite. Back at ringside, the Acclaim start a rap about the Young Bucks before the EVP cuts him off, telling them the segment has been cut since they disparage Nicholas and Matthew. The crowd chant what they think of this, but the Acclaim's mic are cut off, so they cannot respond as they head up the ramp. We cut backstage where Winnie Paquette talks to Swerve about who addressed MJF before saying the contract for the AEW World Championship match would be sent to Ospreay. He then talks about the Young Bucks and how Team AEW shouldn't forget the World Champion next time. So we get a video package hype for Mercedes Moné and Stephanie Backware ahead of their title before have had their title for title match at Forbidden Door. Back at ringside, Blackpool Combat Club make their way through the crowd, who give a big ovation for all four men, including the returning Wheeler Yuta ahead of our next match. All next, all, all next are the CMLL star as Volador, Volador Jr. Magnus, Rigaudou, and Esping G. He head to the ring before this 8-man tag match gets underway. So we get the Blackpool Combat Club, Wheeler Yuta, Brian Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, and IWGP World Heavyweight Champion John Moxley versus C. Mill, Volador Jr., Magnus, Wagdu, and Espang. And this 8-man tag team match, this match was fun. We start off with absolute chaos as all 8 men go at it. The action quickly spilling to the outside as the Blackpool Combat Club started to get the upper hand over the Luchadors. Things finally calmed down as Brian Danielson and Rigdu entered the ring to straight blows, with Brian Danielson sending the Luchador to the ropes, but Rigdu hits a drop kick, sending him out of the ring. Chaos ensures again, but as the Blackpool Combat Club rush into the ring, and now but the female starts get the upper hand this time. Rigaudou, Rigaudou catches Brian Danielson with a Tiger Fan kick for a near fall before tags are made to Wheeler Yuta and Magnus. Wheeler Yuta takes Magnus down with a shoulder tackle, but it's caught with a head scissors by the Luchador in response, only to be sent to the corner. Yeah, what was this? Sending him to the corner. That's what I was saying. It says sending his nearby tanks are made to Wheeler Yuta and Magnus. Yuta takes Magnus down with a shoulder tackle. But it's caught with the head scissors by the Luchadors in response, only to be sent to the corner for a Blackpool Combat Club team beatdown. All 4 men take Magnus down hard, and the camera's reeling the crowd up before we go to picture in picture. Blackpool Combat Club maintain control, keeping Magnus isolated in the corner as Claudio tags in for more damage, only to tag Brian Johnson back in to continue the beatdown. Tag to Moxley now, who drives Magnus into the ropes with his boot before we return from break. Okay, it says right here. Back from picture. I'm sorry. It says back from picture Blackpool coming close keeps Magnus. Oh, I read that part. Moxley brings the luchador back into the middle of the ring, going after the shoulder before Magnus fights back with an insecurity and a tag to Espe. Claudio tags in as well, but is sent out of the ring as the rest of Blackpool Combat Club go after him. He catches each with a backbreaker before turning to Cascanoid, tying him up for an impression pin attempt that Claudio managed to kick out of. Rugged comes in, hitting John Moxley with a German suplex, followed by one to Yuta before Magnus comes in for a running knee. A second attempt gets countered into a giant swing by Claudio Cascano before Volador uh, Volador comes in this time, but Brian Danielson catches him with a kick to the chest. Regado finally gets the tag back in. Um, clearly things clearing things out before going for a German suplex on Yuta. Chaos breaks out once more in the ring before Valador gets a head scissors on Brian Danielson, only to be caught with a seatbelt clutch by Yuta for the pin to win. The winner by the match by pinfall. Blackpool Combat Club. This 8-man tag team match was fun. Chaotic 8-man tag team match here, but a lot of fun to see play out. The the clash between Brawley and Lucha Libre is a welcome one here, as Blackpool Combat Club picks up the win with a pin from the returning Real Yuta. Hashtag AEW Dynamite. Blackpool Combat Club celebrate as we cut backstage where Jericho offers a stage and some dining tips at catering on how to properly fill one plate. Video package. Daniel Garcia talks about the risks he needs to take for himself, which includes the challenge laid out to Will Ospreay for the AEW International Championship. We cut backstage where the Acclaim confronted the Young Bucks for cutting them off earlier tonight. Some harsh, some harsh words are exchanged before the Acclaim walks off. Commercial break. We cut back to the office of the EVPs where Matthew and Nicholas are confronted by Christian Cage and the Bartacci. Christian Cage is angry about what went down at AEW Double Nothing and asks the Young Bucks for another shot at the title. Matthew says that after last week, they realized they can't just hand titles or title shots, but they were willing to help Christian Cage out as the best as they can. Christian Cage is asked what his shoe size before the Bartacci leaves the ring. Back at ringside, Tony Storm makes her way out to accompany Mariah May to the ring before sailing in at commentary. Up next is Saraya and this Marquis match 2 weeks in the making gets underway. So we get Mariah May versus Saraya. And this match right here, this was a decent match right here. Saraya blindsides Mariah May in the corner, but Mariah May managed to take the fight back to her as she drops the former Women's World Champion to the canvas. Saraya slides out of the ring, with Mariah May getting close before Saraya getting, getting close. It says getting. Where was I? It says getting close. Where was I? And then it says Saraya blindsides Mariah May in the corner, but Mariah May managed to take the fight back to her as she drives the former Women's World Champion to the canvas. Saraya slides out of the ring with Mariah May giving chase before Saraya finally makes it back in the ring. Mariah May is focused to chase after Saraya once again, but Harley blindsides her with a clothesline as we go to picture. That's where I was at. Anyway, so we return from picture in picture. Saraya maintains control as she goes back to the outside to continue the attack on Marame. She sets Marame up on the apron for a kick that sends her back into the ring. and Saraya follows closely before driving her boot into the throat of Mariah May. Back at back in the middle of the ring now as Saraya drops Mariah May before we come back from break. The two fight to their knees with an exchange of strikes. Mariah May sends Saraya to the corner before setting her up on the turnbuckle for a running handstand her corner that sends her into the mat. Mariah May climbs up top for a missile drop kick in the cover, but Saraya kicks out. Mariah May sends her to the corner once again, setting her up for a running hip attack before covering Saraya once again. And once again, Saraya managed to kick out. Both women back to their feet now as they trade strikes, countering each other before Saraya hits the rampage for a cover of her own, only for Mariah May to kick out this time. The two go back at it until Mariah May cradles Saraya for a near fall, who fights back with a thirst kick before locking in the PTO and forcing Mariah May to submit. The winner of the match by submission, Saraya. In this match right here, it was just a decent match. Tony Tony Storm rushes in to go after Soraya, but, but Mana Sarakawa head down the ramp to confront the AEW Women's World Champion after the challenge was made at a recent stadium show. Mariah May, for her part, tries to confront both ladies as we get a graphic confirming the match between Mia and Tony Storm at Forbidden Door. Decent enough match between Saraya and Mariah May, but their big focus on what went down after. I'm vaguely familiar with Mia, but am quite excited to see that women's for a title match at Forbidden Door. All right, let's move on. Backstage, Chris Jericho gives Private Party some advice about opening up their party to everyone. Big Bill says those who needs advice to most don't take it. He said don't take it before Chris Jericho invites them to the TV time with the learning tree next week. The group walks off, leaving private party to mock Chris Jericho as we go to the commercial break. Backstage, we hear from Brian Danielson, who gives kudos to Wheeler Yuta for his performance tonight during the 8-man tag match. He then addresses his final year of full time competition and how hasn't gone his way after losing some big matches. The straw that's broken the camel's back was losing archery in the arena and talking to Wheeler Yuta, reminding him that his film year is not 1 year. Brian Danielson talks about the winner of the Owen Hart Cup entering, entering a shot at the AEW World Championship at All In, indicating he intends to end his final year on top before walking off. Strong promo from Brian Danielson, and by the sound of it, the American Dragon is entering this year's Owen Hart Cup, which makes the tournament very exciting this year at AEW Dynamite. Back at ringside, Roderick Strong makes his way to the ring for our main event. Out next is Swerve Strickland, and after we get ring introductions from both men, this match gets underway for the AEW World Championship. AEW Championship, Swerve Strickland defends against Roderick Strong. And this main event match right here, this was a very this main event match was good. Very good main event match. Roderick Strong circles the canvas looking for an opening before the two men lock up, with Roderick Strong getting a race lock that Swerve counters out of. Roderick Strong goes right back at it, but Swerve Strickland sends him to the ropes to force a break side headlock by the champ. takes Roger Strong to the mat, but Roger Strong fights back to his feet before sending Torch Strickland to the ropes, only for the champ to take him down with a shoulder tackle. Roger Strong quickly gets the upper hand with a front headlock now, but the champ just as soon as soon gets to his feet before sending Roger Strong to the ropes and hits a suplex on Roger Strong, only for Roger Strong to counter out of a second one. Swerve Strickland hits a kick on the challenger, who rolls out of the ring to evade a house call. Roger Strong makes it back into the ring as he goes after, but the champ evades a kick to turn things around in his favors. Despite things, Roger Strong fights back with a chop before Swerve sends him into the turnbuckle. Roger Strong goes up top for a swerve, but but is distracted by Matt Taven before Roger Strong sends him down and follow up with a massive backbreaker onto the turnbuckle itself, forcing the champ out of the ring. Swerve Strickland back on his feet as Roger Strong goes for a drop kick, only to be pulled through the ropes by the champ, who drops Roger Strong down hard onto the floor, causing some major damage to the challenger as we goes to picture in picture. We're back from picture in picture. Swerve Strickland gets on the apron, but he gets cut off by Roger Strong, who takes control of the match, bringing the champ back in the ring to wear him down. Roger Strong follows up with a series of backbreaker before locking in an ambitional stretch as we come back. Roger Strong hit, try, tries his back to fight out of the hole, finally getting back to his feet before Roger Strong starts wearing him back down again until the champ counters, taking Roger Strong down hard to the canvas. Swerve Strickland in the corner for a diving uppercut on the challenger, followed by sending him onto the top rope and hitting a flatline brainbuster by the champ as he goes for the cover, but Roger Strong managed to kick out. Swerve Strickland gets back to his feet as he goes for big pressure, but a distraction from the Kingdom opens him up with an attack by the challenger. But Roger Strong catches him with a power slam for a near-falling set. Swerve Strickland heads to the corner, looking for a house call, but Roger Strong evades, leaving the ring to the safety of his friends on the outside. Swerve Strickland goes for a dive, but is caught by the Kingdom, which leads to Roger Strong dropping him onto the apron. Roger Strong takes the champ back into the ring for a cover, but Swerve Strickland managed to narrowly kick out Roger Strong back to his feet as the crowd boos, but the challenger is posing to lay into Swerve Strickland with the forearm strikes. Before the champ fights back, only to be caught with a double knee face buster by Roger Strong. Roderick Strong catches him with a couple of suplexes for a near fall, followed by a big sick kick that yields the same results. Swerve rolls to the apron as Roderick Strong follows closely, setting the champ up on the apron before it works. Swerve Strickland fights back, sweeping followed by a third kick, and then it all builds to a dive send to the challenger to the floor. Roger Strong is sent back to the ring as Swerve looks for a house call. Roger Strong invades, but Swerve Strickland catches him with a house call on the rebound for the pin and the win to retain. The winner of the match by pinfall is still your AEW World Champion, Swerve Strickland. This was a good main event match. Swerve Strickland celebrates in the ring as we get a rundown of what's to as come next week, as well as the upcoming Forbidden Door pay-per-view, and Swerve Strickland leads the celebration with the first first now front front with the front row of fans as the show comes to a close. Really fun main event here between Spurs Trigger and Roger Strong. Roger Strong making a statement by trying to upend the champ, but Spurs Trigger fights him off to secure his side of the big forbidden door. About 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 Forbidden Door about against Will Ospreay. That's all I was trying to say. Hashtag AEW Dynamite. And pretty solid show all around here tonight on hashtag AEW Dynamite with a big big enhance on setting up the build for Forbidden Door. Eager to see how Will Ospreay fares against Ray Phoenix next week and what other hurdles he has to overcome to hold onto the international title before the pay per view. What did you think of the 6/5 edition of hashtag AEW Dynamite? And let me get my honest opinion. AEW goes up there. AEW Dynamite was a very good show, and that's all I have to say. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my AEW Dynamite review highs, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys think of AEW Dynamite because AEW Dynamite was a very good show, and that's all I have to say. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content, like the video, share the video with your friends and family, follow my social media down below in the description, and I will see you guys tomorrow for my WWE NXT Battleground preview and prediction. And that's all I have to say. I want you guys to have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang. And help me get to 6K subscribers. Yeah, I'm getting close to that 6K subscribers, but I need your help. I need your help to help me get to those 3K watch hours so I become YouTube partner and get that monetization for the very first time on YouTube. And that's all I have to say. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my WWE NXT Battleground preview and predictions. And that's all I have to say. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. And I'm out of here. Gang. And I will make a YouTube short video next. Of me announcing that I have my upcoming world premiere of my AEW Dynamite review. So I'm just gonna do a quick update video to my subscribers. And that's all I have to say. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang. And have a great night, guys.